Now, I'm going to be breaking down how to make money on Coinbase in 2022 for beginners. I'm also going to pull up my account for the last couple of years so you can see I literally went from $2,000 to over $200K at one point. Now, as I've got this chart pulled up, keep in mind I've taken profits along the way. Also, I can't promise the same results, but I'm going to show you the strategy I use to grow this account. I'm also going to be recommending 5 coins to get into over the next year that I think you could get a really good return on, especially if you're getting in them sooner than later. Okay, now the strategy I use to grow this account is what's called swing trading. Now, swing trading is basically buying into a crypto asset and holding it from a few days to a few weeks or sometimes months if you get in a bad trade. Now, swing trading allows you to compound your money faster, keyword there, compound, but there is also the risk to losing money if you don't know what you're doing. Now, truthfully, swing trading is about practice, learning how to read charts, and all of this takes time. But I think the best way to learn is obviously to just get involved with it, make some trades, start off with a little bit of money, and then you can start to learn from your mistakes. Now, for me, this is something that's taken me a long time to get good at because when you are swing trading, you're gonna get emotional sometimes, especially if you see your position crash 20 or 30%, and then you might be tempted to, sell at a loss. That's not what you want to do. The other thing you got to understand about swing trading is that you want to buy into these cryptocurrencies when they're crashing, not when they're going up. And that's something that is hard for people to understand, but it's huge. So you might be surprised to hear this, but the coin I've swing traded the most on Coinbase over the last couple of years has been Ethereum. Now, I wanted to pull up the 1-year chart on Ethereum so you could see that it has its highs and lows that happen pretty consistently. Now, another thing about swing trading is you want to sell your position when it goes up anywhere from 4 to 7%. That's usually the sweet spot. Now, the reason you want to do that is because these little compound gains, when you get good at this, they really start to add up quick. There's been times for me when I've, swing traded Ethereum and I've been up, like 30% in a month. And, sometimes people wait a whole year to get that kind of return. But if you're getting those kind of gains month in and month out, which isn't going to happen every month, that's how you grow your account, and turn a little bit of money into a lot of money. Okay, the other thing about swing trading I want to say is that, I'm going to actually pull up the 1 month on here too. There are going to be times when you get in a trade and you have to just hold on to it for a while. Nothing always goes as planned. There's been times for me where I bought at the wrong price. Then I ended up, holding onto the coin for a solid couple of months. And that happens, right? Now, you don't have to put all of your money into one coin when you're swing trading. It depends on how much money you have. We'll just say, we'll use $10,000 as an example, right? You could always do 4 different coins. I don't really like that strategy. I think 2 coins at a time is good because it'll allow you to focus on, each trade you're in. And focus is really key as well, especially when you're doing this. Another coin I want to mention that I've swing traded a lot, probably not as much anymore, but I used to, is Chainlink. Now, Chainlink's 1-year chart looks pretty awful, to be honest with you. I don't know what happened to this thing, but I used to swing trade this one all the time. But yeah, it's kind of a dud right now. I guess if you get anything from what I'm saying right now, just understand that you're going to find coins that you're going to get comfortable buying and selling. I would recommend Ethereum. You don't have to check it out, but the ones that have very predictable price movements are the ones you want to get into. I'd also say just stick to the top 30 coins. You don't want to buy any sketchy coins that, could just, lose 50% in a week because that is rough and that will definitely hurt you. Okay, now that we've kind of talked about the strategy, I want to get into some coin recommendations for you guys, especially going into this next year. And you could swing trade these if you want, or you just hold them long term. Also, if you have any questions for me, feel free to message me below in the comments. Okay, so the first coin here is going to be crypto.com. Now, I'm thinking this coin is 100 billion market cap cryptocurrency over the next year. This is one of the fastest growing crypto exchanges in the world. I mentioned Matt Damon's promoting him now, which I think is hilarious. But even though the coin has had a really good 1 year, I think it's still got a lot of room to go up. And yeah, you could probably get a 5x return on crypto.com if you just hold on to it. So just keep it in mind. Another coin that is pretty undervalued in my opinion right now is Bitcoin Cash. Now, this is a coin that it's like you love it or you hate it, but, I don't even like Bitcoin Cash, but I'm looking at it from like a return perspective. Its all-time high from a few years ago was around $4,000, and we're not even close to that. This is still like a 10 billion market cap cryptocurrency. It's got Bitcoin's name in it. I think anything under $1,000 on Bitcoin Cash is a really good buy, and I own a lot of this coin in the $700 price range right now. So yeah, I think that it's definitely worth looking into. I would also say Bitcoin Cash is pretty good for swing trading, especially over like the last 6 months. The chart on it's pretty darn good for that. All right, the next coin here is going to be Stellar XLM. Now, this is another top cryptocurrency that still has yet to break its all-time highs from a few years ago. It was like around 90 cents. Now, Stellar's just been around for a long time. It's a banking coin. It's also for individual users. However, looking at where it is right now, I've thrown some price predictions out on Stellar hitting like $3 in 2022. And realistically, it's very possible, guys. So, I would definitely look at it. I wouldn't swing trade Stellar, though. I'd stay away from it for that. All right, the next coin here is the Basic Attention token. Now, I love the BAT token. This coin's got a lower market cap at like $2 billion currently. And it's been around for a while. It's connected with the Brave browser, which is a browser competing with Google Chrome. It also runs on Chromium. The thing I really like about this coin is it's got a strong use case, and they're growing the project. And that's what it's all about. You want to get into some coins that, have a use case. And this one definitely does. I think that if it drops to $1, going to be a really good buy. I would wait out on it a little bit for that price. And the last coin I'm going to recommend to you guys is going to be the Engine coin. Now, this is my favorite metaverse play. I think it's probably the most undervalued as far as like really good projects go. Now, it's currently got a market cap under $3 billion. I think it went under, and the price has been around $3. If this thing drops under $3 again, it's a seriously strong buy. I'm thinking $10 to $15 on this coin in 2022 is very possible. Engine's also been around since 2009. It's got a lot of staying power. They've, kind of jumped into the NFT space. They've got a marketplace live that's pretty cool. I actually use it on my iPhone quite a bit. And yeah, guys. Okay, so that's going to be it. Like I said, if you have any questions about, swing trading or using Coinbase or anything like that, feel free to message me below in the comments. Also, if you want to get started on Coinbase, I'll throw some resource links down there as well. All right, thanks for watching this, guys, and we'll see you in the next crypto video.